What's going on, guys? Welcome to another Fireside chat. So today I have a B&T rifle. This is the SPR300. It's a bolt-action gun chambered in 300 blackout. The really cool thing about this gun is it's very compact. So you can see right here the buttstock actually folds. And technically this suppressor is removable, so if you unthread it, the barrel actually stops right here. So it's designed to be a very compact, very quiet rifle. I'm not sure if there's any specific purpose for that, but it is very cool. So maybe, you know, if you live somewhere where you have to be super discreet with your guns, you know, it gives you the opportunity to just tuck this guy away and just basically be super discreet, like super quiet, and it's like nobody would know you were there if you were using the gun. And you know, I mean, it's even got a shell catcher on the side so that when you eject the shells, it goes right into this little bag so that you can very easily dispose of the shells later, or if you reload, take them home with you so you don't leave them laying around. You know, because you don't want to litter, so you don't want to leave your garbage laying around, right? So it has a very built-in, easy to use garbage bag. You know, I think B&T really thought this out. So it's got a super long suppressor on the front of it. I'm gonna unthread this guy. So this whole thing is a suppressor. It's like 1.5 feet long. Why you would need a suppressor this big on your gun? Maybe because you need to shoot your gun in an environment where you don't want to bother your neighbors, right? So maybe that's why you would want such a big suppressor on a closed action, bolt action type weapon, right? So it's got a sweet detachable bipod here. It's got standard extensions, and then the buttstock actually has an adjustable cheek riser, so you can adjust that guy for the height of your scope. Interestingly enough, B&T makes very expensive and high-end weaponry, but they decided to go with the Fab Defense side folding stock and Fab Defense grip. I'm not so huge of a fan of the choice of furniture on the back of the gun, but I mean, it gets the job done, so I'm not going to complain about that too much. And it does kind of have a cool look if you didn't, I guess, like associate it that way. I think it looks fine with the gun and functionally is awesome. It uses magazines that look very similar to the SIG 55 series, like the SIG Sands rifles. It's a 10-round capacity magazine, and it comes with 2 of them, but it keeps it really low profile, and it's translucent, which, I mean, it doesn't really need to be, because it's like mostly the translucent magazine lends itself to you being able to see how many rounds you have left, but not really sure that's a huge concern here, especially with a bolt action with 10-round magazine capacity. I'm sure that most people can count to 10, so I'm not sure that's a thing. You do have Picatinny rail on the bottom, and then you have Picatinny rails on the side and on the top. They give you a couple B&T labeled rubber cover pieces to protect your delicate hands from, you know, getting scraped up on the Picatinny, but not on the bottom or the top. Otherwise, it's pretty much straightforward. The shell catcher has a quick disconnect removal here, and if you need to empty it at your convenience, there's a little Velcro tab at the bottom that you just rip, and it opens up the bottom so you can dispose of the empty shells in which you fired in a very discreet fashion. So yeah, and then the last thing that I wanted to go over with you is it comes in this very discreet carrying case, which I think ironically comes in coyote tan, which is a very tactical color, if you ask me. So if you're trying to be discreet, I'm not sure that works really well in this scenario. But carrying handle right here, kind of suitcase-ish, and then for your convenience, there is a shoulder strap, and then if you would like, you can also carry it backpack style, which I would imagine is the most comfortable out of all of those options. However, it seems that, you know, if you're carrying this backpack style on your back, I feel like it would be suspicious on its own if you were not in an environment that is conducive to using weapons, like urban or anything like that, because of the color alone. If it was black, I could kind of see it being like, oh, that's kind of an interestingly large, squarish shaped backpack. If you were carrying it by hand like this or over the shoulder, it would definitely look like a garment bag or some kind of a travel bag. So you could definitely get away with it if it was black. But I feel like the tan sort of gives away your intent. It's got some straps here. Open that up. And basically on the inside, you just have a bunch of molly. Let's open that guy up. So this is basically so you can disassemble the rifle and have everything sort of set up in there. No scope included, unfortunately. You get a strap, a couple magazines, the bipod, and then instruction manuals, a basic field cleaning kit, and I think there's some other miscellaneous stuff in there. But yeah, I mean, basically, that's pretty much the case there. So all in all, if you are a quiet professional looking for high quality, sophisticated weaponry that can be carried around discreetly, I feel like this is the rifle for you. This is a very rare model in the US, so if you're going through the appropriate channels for obtaining a firearm, then this is going to be something that might be a little difficult to get your hands on, even if you have the money. I believe this gun is around $5,000 or something like that. If you're in certain professions, that may not be a lot of money to you, so you know it might be the perfect type of weapon. Once again, it's a 300 blackout rifle, very quiet, huge suppressor. Definitely gonna impress the ladies with this thing. But yeah, I would say, you know, this is a very cool gun for your collection. If you're looking for something like a wall hanger, or if, you know, you use it for your job for some reason, then, you know, you can do what you will with that. So that's all I got for you today. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you have a great day, and I hope you like that. And I guess we'll see you next time. Man, endings are hard. Okay, bye!